Yo, what's up guys, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be doing a first listen to Fromistnine's third mini album titled My Little Society. Now I had a hard decision back and forth deciding if I wanted to do a first listen to Fromistnine's third mini album or an unboxing, and it seems like I did the unboxing on my own time here. So I'll share my polls in the community tab on my channel here, but the main reason why I decided on doing this first listen instead of unboxing, because mainly I have to have a choice because I've been busy with studies and all in life, but I really wanted to share my thoughts of the greatness about the songs that I'm about to listen to. B-sides, you can't go wrong with Fromistnine B-sides. To be honest, I've been heavily following them, and if some of you guys do not know, Fromistnine is one of my alt groups. Some of my favorite B-sides from them being Dancing Queen. My top favorite B-side, I believe, is 22 Century Girl. More songs such as Think of You, such as Miracle. A lot of B-sides that I thoroughly enjoy from Fromistnine, and just that emotional connect that I have with them throughout these years and several months. But other than that, I'm excited to do this. Let's just get into it. Alright, so this first track is titled Weather. Now, before we really get into this, if you guys are not familiar with my first listens, I love giving credit where credit is due and simply geeking out on track listings for respective artists, whether it's a single, mini, or full album. I just love doing it, you know? I feel like I gotta give credit where credit is due for production teams, whether it's an individual production team doing the composing, the lyrics, the arrangement, you name it. Okay, so for this track here, I saw the likes of Monotree and Cho Young-kyung from Monotree. Okay, Monotree, if you guys are not familiar with Monotree, they have worked with Luna in the past. They've worked with Yukika as of recently and others as well. And then I saw Prism Filter. Prism Filter, if you guys are not familiar with Prism Filter, has worked with Pledis artists as well as off-the-record artists such as 17, such as Newest, such as Eyes One. And I remember Enmore coming out from Prism Filter. That individual worked on Fly High, actually, off of the Fun Factory album. If you guys are not familiar with Fly High, it was a duet between Jiwon, My Bias, and Fromistnine, and Hayoung, and that's such a beautiful duet, and I still play that song today. Also has worked on Spaceship for Eyes One, but other than that, enough talk, let's just get into it. Oh, so far this song seems fun, a bit playful. Ooh, Nakyung. And the clapping in the back. Oh, I love this line coming out from Soyeon, the drippin' drippin'. Ooh, come through, Jiwon. Love the synths in the song. Ooh, liking the attitude in the chorus here. Okay, Ramsey. I'm loving the confidence and attitude coming out here and there by some of the members. But there's that quirkiness feel that I love and know from Fromistnine. I love the tempo in the song. Oh, how it goes from Chaeyoung to Soyeon to Jisun. I love it. Loving the piano chords. Oh. There's definitely quite a brightness coming out in this song. And what I mean about brightness, just the sweetness of the lyrics here. But these lyrics make so much sense seeing them. Rainbow flavor. Oh wow, I love the connection coming from the titling of this song, where they didn't do a bunch of nonsense in the lyrics and all. Is just that the meaning behind the lyrics of the metaphor of weather, what they're trying to convey is the sweetness, and sort of a bit of that dark husk, weathering through a storm, but like showing that after a storm there's a rainbow, I feel like, and showing, hey, I'm just like a rainbow, you know, my colors, I'm just like the colors of a rainbow. I'm a little bit of everything. I'm sweet, I'm quirky, and showing throughout the lines how they play off of each other in the chorus is just really interesting. I've never seen a chorus really go like that, specifically speaking, and how it's just arranged like that. That is just amazing. I loved, I would say, Ramsey's part, Jiwon really coming through with her vocals, and I love Soyeon's drippin', 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 and at the same time, I felt like Gyuri stood out quite a bit, as I feel like now Gyuri has been, as of recently, coming out more and more, thinking way back on Feel Good when I checked out the MV and all. What I didn't get to say was that spin me around. Like, I love that. I love her lines in Feel Good, that particular line, and now in this song for Weather. Amazing. Okay, I feel like when it comes to distribution, Promise9 really comes through with the distribution in terms of lines. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel like people really get it twisted in terms of distribution. I think it's just more so the matter, if a member has a little bit of lines, is the question of, is it effective or is it not stand out and it's a little of lines? That's a whole different story in my opinion. And I feel like Promise9, all the members provide a bit of their own vocal color, and when they come together they just shine. Okay, when it's distribution and how effective they deliver their lines and all, and it's just, they've been doing it for me, and I've been familiarizing with all of their B-sides ever since pre-debut and all. But this is a great track to start off this mini album. But yeah, let's just get into the next B-side now. Alright, so this next track is titled Starry Night. Now, Soyeon, oh Soyeon, Soyeon has done the lyrics composition side to this song, and I remember seeing on my Twitter feed a lot of Flovers talking about how we gotta prepare ourselves for this track, as they heard it was gonna be emotional off the highlight medley and all. And Prism Filter again, this time a building owner coming from Prism Filter, from the production team. Let's just get into it. Oh. straight chills from the start. 소연. Will you come if I wait? Wish of mine that was burned. Wow. Love the piano in this. 지현. Ooh. I love the percussion instruments in this song. My goodness. Gary. Just stay there with me so our relationship doesn't change. Yes, come through, Hayoung. Oh, that is so beautiful. Ooh. What the heck? I was not prepared for that, okay? We came from a fun, playful song into emotionally hitting song that really sat with me, and I'm pretty sure with a lot of Flovers. And at the start there, Soyeon starting off the song with her lines, and knowing that she got injured and she can't promote with her members is just so sad. And how Fromest9 has been through a lot. They've been through a lot to really come back with this whole comeback with Feel Good and all. But before I break down and all, I would like to say what I really love about this ballad coming out from Fromest9. One thing, obviously, how special this is from Soyeon herself composing as well as doing the lyrics for this song. The other side is just how Soyeon and building owner from Prism from Prism Filter did sort of this acoustic arrangement for this ballad, but there's that classy feel to it, I'd have to say, with the piano, the sounds that are coming out from the percussion instruments that I couldn't identify, as well as very film-esque feel to it, you know. It brings me some nostalgia, and that's what I feel like does it for me when it comes to ballads. And if you guys don't know, I'm a sucker for ballads, and I've been saying that throughout a lot of first listens. And this ballad is not your conventional ballad at all. Not a conventional ballad at all. The way it starts, the way it finishes, and how it goes from each and every member, really shining. Even Jihan's small line there was super effective, and it came across to me quite an emotional manner. Just the ambiance feel to it and all. Starry Night. I feel like the lyricism is amazing in this one. Solid job, and this really makes me want to see more composed songs by Soyeon, or the lyrics, or even both, or even just a straight up fully produced song by Soyeon, or with the respective members in the future, because this is special. This is one of a kind song that I will truly cherish. But other than that, let's get into the next B-side now. Alright, so this track is titled Somebody to Love. I think I'm still recovering from the previous track, but one standout that I saw on the track listing is Clef Crew. Now, Clef Crew has done works with Rothy, Chen, many other amazing artists. I also saw that Ramsey, okay, Seram, but if some of you guys don't know, there's this whole nickname going around for Seram, Ramsey, and you guys could simply search it up on the internet and all. But if you guys are wondering who are you talking about, Ramsey, Seram is Ramsey, but she put out the lyrics for this one. I also saw, I believe, if I recall, I saw KZ. KZ, I feel like I'm so used to seeing KZ and Bo work together hand in hand for many artists, particularly speaking in groups of artists. And for this one, I'm interested how this one's gonna go, because KZ has done fun songs such as Up, and other songs that I can't name off of my head, but Up being from IZ*ONE. Let's just get into this track now, shall we? Oh, similarly to Starry Night, this one just the ambiance to it, a little bit jazzy. Ah, Gary. Oh, this is definitely jazzy. With the snapping, the playful piano. Teased me for being coy. I'm also timid. Love the mood in this song. Ooh, what are those string instruments in the back? La 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 la. Oh, that's so cute. By Jisun too. Ooh. Picks up again. Ooh. Yes, Hayoung. Oh. Okay, Soyeon. Oh, I'm feeling something coming. Woo. I love the keyboard, but I love the classical piano in this song. Fly to you at the end. I like us. Oh, what a sweet but super relaxing type song. Never heard this type of song coming out, or this genre being heavily used by Fromist9, I'd have to say. A song that I could simply relax to, and a song that I could really appreciate, as I've done jazz band a bit back in high school and all, and I'm familiar with jazz music and arrangements of jazz music and how it's projected, and how Fromist9 approached this together. I loved how the keyboard was constant at times, but then when it came to Jiwon there, oh my goodness, I loved how she really shined through the track in this one. And I don't know what I was expecting at the start with the ambient sounds, like, you know, the sort of film-esque, like I said back in Starry Night. Similarly, it gives such as vibes back in the day when I listened to lo-fi. So I'm like, yeah, is this gonna be a jazzy song? But then I heard how the classical piano and the string instruments being played in this instrumental. I'm like, yeah, this is totally hitting the jazz genre a bit of classical and jazz to this. But I can see myself listening to this song when I need to wind down and relax, especially when we've been getting a lot of hype, heavy, dark concept type songs coming out these days left and right. I can really appreciate this song. But Ramsey has really came through with the lyrics, and I feel like the lyrics such as stop talking about being coy, being timid, when I saw remember correctly from Hayoung's line, that really connects to the titling of this track, Somebody Love. Really great. Okay, we're talking about a lyricist, a genius, another genius in this group. I mean, all of them are, but in terms of lyrics, Ramsey has really delivered on this track, I'd have to say. Let's just get into the next B-side now, guys. So, unfortunately, we're on the final B-side, the final legs to this mini album by Fromist9. This one's titled Mulgogi, also known as Fish. Now, one notable that I really blew up my eyes is Park Ki-tae, who has worked on Dugum Dugum, Love Rum Pum Pum by Fromist9. I absolutely love both of those tracks. And yeah, I'm curious how this was gonna go, if they're gonna stay on the lines of Mulgogi metaphor and such, but let's just get into it. Oh, this is super funky. I'm loving it so far already, guys. Oh. Okay, Ramsey. There's a nice bounce to it, with the psychedelic guitar in the back. Oh. Swim inside your imagination, boredom, nope. Yes! This is the type of music that I needed. Super funky. But with this type of bassline work to it. Ooh. Just the overall breakdown with Chaeyoung. The build up back into Bada. Such a fun track. Very bright. Oh, Soyeon. Okay, Jason. Yes, G1. Oh, how Hayoung used the offbeat there. Hey. Are you kidding me? This is so title track worthy. This what a fun way to end off on a mini album. Okay, usually we end off of mini albums with slower songs, such as Starry Night and all, but this song, Mulgogi, Fish, I feel like this is hands down my favorite B-side on the mini album. All stops, guys, hands down, and it may be a huge contender with my top 5 or 3 B-sides from Fromist9. Okay, and let me tell you what I love about this song. Okay, as much as it gives that throwback, that a bit of retro feel to it, and heavily funky feel to it, I love the delivery of the lines. Okay, they're not always going towards the beat, but when the breakdown happens, oh, that is just beautiful. And then how some of the members are using the offbeat there, especially like I pointed out earlier, Hayoung, how she used the offbeat there to add another layer, another level to this song is just everything, guys. This track, as it is a bit short from the others, I like what they came through with, and this is what I've been saying a lot to my friends. We need something 80s retro feel to it, something like that in terms of a title track, and I feel like this is like sort of maybe that sister to Feel Good, you know, not as crazy hype as Feel Good, I'd have to say, but this track is so title track worthy in my humblest opinion, and I understand why it's set aside for a B-side, as it doesn't have super unconventional, unexpected parts such as Feel Good, where we saw the choreo lift up, and the parts where how it was breaking down like that. But Mulgogi has a special place in my heart, I'd have to say. Okay, so overall, this was a great third mini album. Definitely way different than their mini albums, just like their title track, but they've shown that they've kept their sound that I love and know, the emotional feelings that they give off in their songs. When it comes to going from the pre-chorus to the chorus, and making that build up from the pre-chorus to the chorus, making that chorus so emotional, the yearning, the feelings that they're trying to convey with their lyrics and all. Okay, so talking about the B-sides now, I feel like Mulgogi is my top favorite track. then it goes tied with, if I recall correctly, Weather and Starry Night, because like I said, I'm a sucker for B-sides a lot, and I understand why they decided to really end off with Mulgogi as the finisher. You know, have ended off with something fun, just like how it started with Feel Good. Usually I see songs, the whole track listing for albums, to end off with a slow ballad and all. Okay, that's usually just the conventional route, but seeing how this album went from Starry Night to Somebody to Love, I feel like the ambiance from both of the songs and some using the instruments, particularly the instruments that were used in those tracks, and how there was that ambiance feel to it, and how chill those songs were, really linked up to each other. It went from very upbeat, playful, to Starry Night, more slow, ballad genre, into something jazzy, more upbeat, more playful than Starry Night, Somebody to Love, and then you ended off with Mulgogi for the finisher. This is amazing. Another mini album, more than solid mini album coming out from Fromest9. In my heavily biased opinion, I'd have to say, but yeah, Mulgogi is my top favorite B-side on this one. But hey, let me know guys, how you felt about this first listen, how you felt about this third mini album, more particularly talking about Fromest9, and just your feelings of seeing Fromest9 come back after so long, or if you're just getting into Fromest9. Let me know how you're feeling so far with Feel Good, with these B-sides, if you listened to the B-sides first time with me, or simply listened on your own time and felt like, oh, you had a favorite track or so. Let me know about that. But Starry Night got me messed up. Weather, 10 out of 10. Somebody to Love connected me a lot, because I love me some jazz music here and there, such as Chet Baker. And then Mulgogi, as you guys can tell, I said a lot about that track, and I felt like all the members shined throughout all these tracks, which is a really good thing. Anyways, guys, have a great night, have a good afternoon, have a good morning, wherever you are. Stay safe. Promise me that. It's crazy out there, and I can't reiterate this. Be sure to educate yourselves on what is truly saddening and what's going on in the world right now. If you have not yet, be sure to. I say that a lot. Please do so if you have not. Be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, though, if you really enjoyed this. It helps out the channel a lot. And yeah, comment down below, like I said earlier, whether it's about Fromest9, whether it's about this mini album, if you got their physical album. I just love connecting with fellow Flovers, and I feel like we need to do so more, especially in these unfortunate times. This has been Garrison, and peace.